think for me, it's kind of summed up in the title of the course. The fact it is the bereavement journey, because bereavement is a journey, and to actually then do part of it with other people who have experienced grief and bereavement, I think that was probably the most helpful, and to explore areas that I'd maybe put to one side or hadn't dealt with yet.
The thing that's really stuck with me, that was that there's no time limit on grief. So it isn't that, oh, enough time has passed, I must be over this. But if I still have feelings, or they come up whenever, or maybe I want to do something as a memory of the person I have lost, then that can be done anytime, however long it's been.
I think there was a couple for me personally. One was how to adapt to the changes in your life when you lose someone important to you. In my case, it was my wife, but I've also lost parents as well. And the dynamics of that in your life can be quite traumatic and difficult to navigate as well. So some of the content of the course help you recognise the changes that you experience and some ways to try and find a way forward on that.
The first 6 weeks were very helpful, but the last session, which is the optional one, the faith questions, I really benefited from, and I would recommend that staying on to the end, whether you have faith or no faith, because to explore some of those issues, because for me the big question was the why, and it was really helpful just to tackle that.
So being able to look at this process which talks about not letting that person disappear from your life, but actually taking that person forward into your life, and it was really important for me to actually say, yeah, you can actually do that, but not let it dominate how you feel and how you behave. And it gave me a way to find a way forwards that would be a bit more freeing and allow me to move forward in my own life and find options that I would have considered really difficult to consider previously as well.
The only apprehension was not so much the course and what issues and things to deal with. It was more just that being in a setting where you are opening yourself up, you're vulnerable, meeting other people. But I think very quickly you're put at ease. The group was quite small, so that you weren't in a massive group, but also there was no pressure to say anything. You could say nothing or something. So again, that made it more relaxed as well.
I found that very helpful. It was a bit challenging to begin with because of all the emotions involved in what I was sharing, but hearing also what other people had to share and realizing there's lots of similarities was very helpful for me.
Having the freedom, I guess, to just see how I felt in my bereavement journey, my losses of family and friends, has been really important to me to actually talk it out.
The group I was in, we were at different stages, and we'd also lost different people were important to us in terms of parent, a sibling, in my case a child. So I think that was definitely beneficial.
Seeing that journey for the people, being able to get the benefit of what the course was about, and myself, that we could actually talk about this, and even though it hurts and it's quite sad, it's actually quite liberating as well.
The thing is, grief and bereavement is no respecter of persons or age. So yeah, it's definitely for all.